Welcome to QuickBites, public speaking tips and techniques you can digest in 5 minutes or less. Here's your host, Peter George.
Idioms, slang, and colloquialisms have their place in talks, but there are aspects of each that you want to take into consideration. We'll start with idioms. Idioms are a group of words that aren't accurately deducible outside of its context and have a particular meaning with a specific group of people. These groups are divided by geography, language, and sometimes age. Let's take a look at one of these idioms. For instance, a drop in the bucket. This literally means one drop of liquid in a bucket. But as an idiom, it means a small, inadequate, insufficient, or inconsequential amount in comparison to the amount needed. Some people may know this, others may not. Over the years, I've made the mistake of including idioms in my talk. I didn't intend to use them, but once I did, they caused confusion. In one talk, while speaking to a group of people from China, I used the term, "the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence." After my talk, a woman approached me and asked me what the term meant. I explained that it means people finding things that they don't have to be more appealing than those that they do have. She thought for a second and said, "Oh, it's like the moon is just as round here as it is in their eye." Slang can also be confusing. Think about words like shotgun, meaning the passenger seat in a car, dying, meaning laughing or embarrassed, sick, meaning great or awesome. Imagine if you were in the audience and didn't know this slang. How confused would you be? While idioms and slang can sometimes be confusing, colloquialisms are not. However, they can help or hinder your talks and influence how your audience perceives you. A colloquialism is a word used in an informal way. Most people will understand what they mean, but their use is often dictated by the circumstances of your talk. Examples of these include words and phrases as gonna, cup of coffee, and what you doing. These and others like them are considered informal and not appropriate for a formal talk. However, this doesn't mean that people with formal positions can't use them. For instance, when wanting to sound more folksy, the head of a nation may say something like, "We're gonna get this done." There's something else you want to be aware of when it comes to using words. For instance, a word that has one meaning in your area and another where you're speaking. If you're from the United States and speaking in England, using the word suspenders might cause a bit of confusion. In the US, suspenders refer to straps that hold up pants. In England, suspenders refers to lingerie that holds up stockings. There, braces hold up pants, while in the US, this generally means medical devices on teeth or other parts of your body. If in Germany you were to say that you're going for a short stroll in the mist, they would think it kind of odd, since mist is a term for manure. No matter where you speak, be sure to do your homework on words and phrases that could confuse your audience. You don't want to convey an unintended meaning, nor do you want your audience to miss out on part of your talk as they attempt to figure out what you just said.
Thank you for devouring another episode of QuickBites. Tune in Monday when you'll hear another episode of Public Speaking with Peter George, and again Thursday for your next episode of QuickBites. Until then, remember, when it comes to speaking in public, you've got this.